Hello, welcome to GApp News, the show that brings you news, updates, tips, and tutorials on Google Apps. I'm your host, Chris Stith. Last week, we used Hangouts on Air to demonstrate how to easily use multiple cameras and a single Google account to live stream and record a video with different camera angles. So let's get to it. Jeff, play the intro. No, seriously, this is killing me and I can't get up. Go to the intro.
How do you do it?
Hold your horses. I'm getting to it. Using multiple cameras not only looks super cool, it's easy to do and can help you with things like videos for your flipped classroom, product demonstrations, the freedom and mobility to roam if you decide to use your smartphone, for example.
That's great. Now, how do you do it?
Give me a second. There's something you need to decide before you start. Will this be a live broadcast at a designated time? If so, will it be public so anyone can view it, or will you invite people? Or are you just interested in using Hangouts on Air to record a video to share?
Too many questions. Just tell us.
Okay. For this example, I'm not going to worry about the live broadcast bits, but I'll point them out along the way. We're just going to record a video with multiple cameras to share. So open Google Plus at plus.google.com. Since I'm usually in my Gmail, I just click the plus link at the top. Use the drop-down Home button in the top left to go to Hangouts. In the top center, find the Hangouts on Air link. Now click the blue Start a Hangout on Air button. Your live Hangout will not start at this point. This is just to begin setting up your event. There will be a point later when you start the actual broadcast and go live. Give your event a name. Use something short that quickly identifies what your video will be about. Now a description. This can be as long and detailed as you want. I'm going to choose Start Now. If I were going to set this up for a live broadcast, I would choose Later and pick my date and time. For my audience, I'm going to remove Public since I'm not broadcasting live, but I have to include someone in order to complete the event setup, so I'm just going to add myself. This is just an event invitation to watch. This is not an invitation to be part of the Hangout video. Now your Hangout event is created. Click the blue Start button. Again, this will not start your broadcast recording. This just gets you to the next step. If you are doing a Hangout that includes other people in your broadcast, this is where you would invite them. In our case, it's just me, so I'm going to click Skip. It will take a minute for your Hangout to set up. The countdown at the bottom is not a countdown for when you start broadcasting. It's simply a progression bar for the setup. Now you have a Hangout with one camera in it. Go to the computer with your next camera and log into Google Plus at plus.google.com. Expand the Hangouts pane. Notice you have a green camera next to your name indicating you're currently in a Hangout. Click that green camera. Check the box to agree to the rules and then click the blue OK button. It'll be available once you check the other box. You're almost there. Click the green button to join. Now do this for each camera you want to add to the Hangout. At this point, you're ready to start your broadcast, but before you do, there are a couple of things you need to check first. One, mute all mics and speakers that will not be used. Since all our camera feeds are in close proximity of each other, this configuration will cause loud, horrible, nasty feedback. Feedback is simply when a microphone can hear itself, so again, mute all speakers. If you are the only one in the video, you don't need to hear yourself anyway. If you have someone else in your Hangout, you might have to use earbuds or headphones to keep the feedback at bay. Mute all but one microphone, preferably the one closest to you. To do this, hover your mouse on the left side of the screen and click the Control Room. Now click the microphone on all the inputs except the one you want to keep open. Notice how when I hover over an input, it becomes highlighted at the bottom. You can close the Control Room pane now. Verify you're on the camera you want to be on when the broadcast starts. Take a breath, check your hair, and when you're ready to begin, click the green Start Broadcast button at the bottom. Click the blue OK button at the warning. Watch the top right when it says Live, begin speaking. Whatever you see in the big picture is what your viewers will see. To switch to a different camera, just click its small picture. When you have finished, click the red Stop Broadcast button at the bottom. Close the Hangout session for each of your cameras by clicking the red phone receiver at the top. That's it. The video is done and ready and on your YouTube account. Wasn't that cool? Now go grab yourself a couple of webcams and impress your friends with your own recording studio. Next week, we'll talk about distributing your video and doing a little easy editing to give it that final finish. We'll see you then. Dude, my back is all jacked up. Can you come over here and give it a massage or something?
I don't think so.
No, seriously, really. When I lay back there, it got hurt.
I'm stuck. Just run the intro. What was I supposed to say?
I don't know that you were supposed to say any of that, but you did great.